Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are exiting off the Southern Coastal Highway and heading into Grandspen. Now we are in St. Thomas, Jamaica. This is Grandspen, St. Thomas, Jamaica. There's another Grandspen in Kingston and probably others in the island. So the section we're on now is what used to be the main road. And the main road used to go through Grandspen. But because the highway was built, the highway does not go through Grandspen. So an exit was built for Grandspen. Now look at this road compared to the highway. World of difference. So today we're going to look at Grandspen to see what the situation is like there now. And then we're going to talk about the plans the government has to revitalize this area. So as you can see, it's literally a ghost town now. Unfortunately, this is what happens when you change the flow of traffic. And we're actually going to do videos about Porus and Clarendon Park on the Maypentamandeville leg of the highway to see what's going on there now. But I suspect it's going to be similar to what you see here, because the highway opened over there and the flow of traffic is now on the highway because it's free. But this was the main road. And Grandspen was a very popular spot, especially for truck drivers and people traveling between Yalos or between Kingston, Yalos, Morant Bay, St. Thomas. It was a very popular spot. But as we said, that's the highway straight ahead. It bypasses this area, but there's an exit. So there's a lot of hope and potential for Grandspen. However, the highway is still under construction and a lot of the proposed projects for the area have not started yet. But with this highway comes a lot of economic possibilities, economic benefits. We actually did a video one day showing Grandspen, a drone view, and they have so much land by the sea. However, we've come to realize that that's a protected area. But I mean, just before we realized it was a protected area, you could see the potential for hotels and those things, because the highway will get you here so easily from the airport, and that's very important. And anytime you have beachfront property in Jamaica, you have potential because the tourism industry is booming. All right, now straight ahead, that's the highway. So this is where the main road used to be. But the highway cuts right across it. I suspect I don't know what those tunnels are. Because if it was for water, you wouldn't have steps. So if one of the engineers on the channel could tell us why they have those tunnels there and the steps. Now that section on the left clearly is for water to run off the highway, but they have steps here. So I'm not sure why they have steps. If it was just for water to run off, then you wouldn't need steps. I don't know. But nonetheless, that's the highway. So this is where the highway cuts across the main road. And therefore, the access to Grandspen was cut off. So they built an exit where the video started. That's the exit. All right, so we're going to go through an article that gives some more information on the government's plans for Grandspen. So you have areas along the highway where the highway goes through, like Bull Bay, going to Boom, Albion, Yalos, Boom. Even 12 miles Bull Bay, you have a lot of developments going on by the Sun Coast Adventure Park. It's called the Sun Coast Beach Club, luxury villas. You have what you call it now, ultra luxury resort being built by Bob Marley Beach, or is it Reggae Beach? So a lot of potential going on for the area. So because of that exit that the government built, Grandspen can reap economic benefits. It's going to take a little time because the highway has to finish and the development start, but we're going to give you an idea of what's going on. The Grandspin community in St. Thomas is to reap economic benefits from the development of the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project, with plans afoot for the construction of entertainment and rest stop facilities in the area. Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, who toured sections of the parish, including the leg of the highway nearest to the community, gave details of the undertaking. Mr. Holness revealed that an additional $40 million has been pumped into the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project to give Grandspin residents access to the highway, since the major road network no longer passes through the community. Pointing out that the sum is an investment in the community, he further stated that how is it utilized is going to determine the level of benefit the community gets. I'm happy to hear that the Member of Parliament has plans for the community, which include developing the community as a fishing village, putting in entertainment facilities and rest stop facilities, the Prime Minister said. So that little community, which we estimate would have about 500 residents, will now have some economic benefits to gain from the highway being developed, Mr. Holness added. The Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project is being implemented by the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation with co-funding from the Government of Jamaica and China Exim Bank. The objective of the project is to improve the alignment and capacity of the existing Southern Coastal Main Arterial Road to make it safe and efficient, free from flooding, and provide for future development. So that's the end of the article. So as you can see, things look a little grim for Grandspin right now, but there is light at the end of the tunnel because the government plans to do investments in Grandspin. And with the highway, once it's open and finished and people start to look at the developments or more developments in the area, that beach by Grandspin, we're going to go and do a tour of it one day, will have a lot of benefit. So it's just a matter of time, and of course we'll keep you guys updated on what's going on as they build out Grandspin. But once you have access from the highway, you will see economic benefit. It's just going to take time. This is not going to be a fate span where the highway, there is no exit for fate span off the highway. That's the Northern Coast North-South Highway. So that area is like a ghost town. This area, the government put in an exit. This is it. That's the highway we're looking at. That's the highway, and there's going to be a stoplight out there. All right, guys, leave your comments in the section below. Let us know what you think. Have a good day.